Motivational Monday, we are talking about the importance of finding your purpose. In fact, studies have shown those who feel a sense of purpose live longer, sleep better, and have lower stress levels. But finding the meaning in day-to-day life is no easy task. Joining us in studio with the tools you need to find your purpose is author and life coach Danielle Nicole Ramsey. Danielle,
hi.
Thank you for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
So we have in front of us some of your wonderful books that you've written.
Yes.
But before we get into that, why don't we tackle this question?
Sure.
Finding your purpose.
Yes.
Why is it important, and how do I even start?
So I'm a woman of faith. So in order for me to find my purpose, I sought God and his guidance and what it is that he had for me, that he wanted me to do. It's so important to find your purpose because a lot of times we find ourselves on autopilot and just kind of going with the day to day, and a ton of times that's unfulfilling, you know, but when you're in your purpose, you know that you're doing God's work, you know that you're doing what you're supposed to do here in this world. And, you know, in order to do that, I heavily advise to seek him.
Yes, and it just kind of clicks then, right? And suddenly waking up that day for whatever job you might have, or you can even find probably glimpses of God throughout your day too with that.
Absolutely. It's just, to me, like with these, I have a trilogy series here. So you have volume 1, 2, and 3. And, you know, with each volume helps you dig a little bit deeper into finding your purpose. First, you're preparing, you're stepping in, and then you're activating your purpose. And all that you've gained and the knowledge of what your purpose is going to help you along the way.
Okay, and going off of that, these books, I mean, you have them for every stage of life.
I do.
So why don't we talk a little bit about these stages?
Absolutely. So we have the teen book here. It's just to help our middle school, high school students navigate through high school. There's tons of societal peer pressure and, you know, cliques and groups and things like that. They're experiencing so much at this age, hormones, you know, girl talks, boy talks, whatever. I cover so much in this book because to me, I don't feel so far removed from it, you know, and I have a daughter that's 14 too. So, you know, just, you know, talking to her every day and kind of seeing what she's going through, it was really important that I contributed a book to them so that they can have something to look forward to. And then your 20s, a decade of self-discovery. A ton of times we always feel like we have to have our lives together in our 20s. And sometimes it's just not that, you know. And so this book is to help them know, like, hey, it's okay to take your time and actually really find out who you are on the inside out. And once you get to know who you are and you're self-aware, you know, what it is that you want to do in life comes easier.
Beautiful. And then you mentioned these are the trilogy. And what I love too is that you even have some of those affirmations, daily mindset changes. And what's remarkable is these things work. They really do work to help you kind of find what you're looking for, stir that passion.
Absolutely. When you feed yourself life and you give yourself, you know, like you said, the affirmations that you know, you're great and whatever it is that you're meant to do, that you can do it, it's going to help you that much more.
Well, Danielle, thank you so much. I'm so happy that you found your purpose and God's will for you, and you're spreading it with everyone in the community. It's a beautiful cause.
I appreciate it.
We appreciate it. Now, you can meet Danielle in person at Barnes & Noble in Ladue on June 8th and also at their St. Peter's location on June 22nd. But be sure to follow her on social media for the latest updates, as well as visit her website to purchase one of these books as well.
Yes. Thank you.